This is my last try, man. Last try for real. I can't take it anymore, man. The stream's cut out 4 times within a minute or two. I feel like it's probably freaking my algorithm, bro. I'm probably spamming people with notifications. I feel like people are annoyed. And I feel like people are gonna be like unsubscribing or something. Frustrating. Seems to be working so far, but I don't want to get my hopes up. So far, so good. If it cuts out again, I'm gonna laugh, man. I'm gonna scream. It'll be a cruel joke. But if it happens again, I'm gonna take it as a sign that the universe just doesn't want me to stream today. Maybe there are bigger, better things to do with my time. I don't think it's an out notification. Someone's here. Seems to be working. I hope it stays working. I really do. I'm gonna be really freaking sad if it cuts out again. Thanks for the like. Someone hit the like. Anyone want to show themselves? Reveal your identities? Any takers? Fingers crossed. The stream might cut out. It cut out 4 times already. And I feel very demoralized and disappointed and frustrated. Leo Staples, the classic, says hi. Hello, Leo. He also said E. Slim Ibark says hi. Hello. Hello, hello. How do thou do? How do you guys do today? Leo is good. That's good, man. If the stream doesn't glitch and cut out, I should be pretty good too. But I feel like I don't want to get my hopes up. I keep looking at the bars on my data, and it's scaring me when it goes from 4 to 3. I think part of the frustration is that I feel like, one, I'm spamming notifications each time I go on live, I think. And I think it kind of makes me feel like I'm burdening people, or that people are gonna like unsubscribe, or I don't know, stuff like that. Pretty frustrating though. Pretty frustrating. If the bar goes from 3 to 2, I'm gonna really be really be nervous. Anyone else out there? Braden's not here, right? Not that I know of. You were the first person to say something. Yeah, I'm not sure. You didn't subscribe to his account? You need to go hit him up. Hit up your boy. Hit up your buddy. Thank you for the likes. Oh, a third like. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks. Okay. He's gonna cast his fade. Yikers. I thought you guys were bros. Busk Zen Zahid Roblox says, hi BG. What is BG? Hi bro. Hi big guy. Hi BG. Hi beastly ghoul. BG stands for baby girl. Oh, really? Actually, you might be right. that would make some sense. Jangan bercanda. Malaysian? Malay? Indonesian? Pakistani? What language is that? I'm Indonesia. Ah, I see. Hello hello to Indonesia. Welcome. Are you a Roblox player? Roblox channel? Oh man. The Roblox drama is insane. I haven't. Lawsuits are wild. I've heard some. I know very little about it. Can you explain to me, Leo, in 3 sentences? I know they have a problem with like creepy people preying on children. I don't know if that's what the lawsuits are about. What is the Roblox drama these days? Berapa subscriber move? I don't know what that means, but I think in Malay, berapa banyak is like how much is this? Berapa banyak? 2 sentences is too tiny, I'll go over it. Alright, you can have 4 sentences. I need like, it's so that you can practice your essay writing skills. So you can summarize and synthesize the information. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. People angry because some bad people say bad things to little children. See? One sentence. I don't know if that's the situation, but if it is, then I think I nailed it. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh man. Alright. Looks like my internet is working. I was so frustrated, man. Literally 4 times the stream cut out within like 2 minutes. Berapa hidup ka aku sangat benci Inggris kayak otakku kena flashback. I didn't understand any of that. Besides, flash bag. Flash bag. Flash bag. Flash bag or flash bang? I know flash bang from Call of Duty. What the heck? That's pretty cool. I didn't know YouTube had that emoji. What else does YouTube have here? I don't think I can type in my own chat. It's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. What you age? Take a guess, bro. Oh my god. Yesterday people were trying to guess my age, and I told them too quickly, and I broke some people's hearts. So, my age 9? Oh my gosh, you're very young. You probably shouldn't be here. That is very, very young. What is this? What do I think it is? No way. That's crazy. No, that's gonna make me lag hard though. Whoa. I can use my own picture. This is my own picture right here. That's crazy. Guys, check out this spider, bro. This is a real spider. Wait, this is crazy. What? I'm scared it's gonna make my stream glitch and collapse though. But check that out, dude. What the heck is that? Isn't that crazy, dude? It's kind of bonkers, bro. Wait, this is really cool. This green screen feature, look at that. How do you even summarize? I kid. How do you even summarize? Summarize, it basically means you try to explain it as much information in as small of a sentence, as small as a package as possible, right? Like your phone is capable of so many things, but it's so small, so tiny. You want to be like a phone, give a lot of information in a small package. Man robuku siapa Tuhanmu. I know that, but summarize the drama from books. Oh. I don't know, because I'm not sure what the drama is. Besides, I know there's lawsuits. I thought it had to do with people being creepy and talking to little children on Roblox. It's a lot. Yeah, I don't really know much more beyond that. But I know there is drama. I'm not much of a drama guy. In real life, I try to stay clear of drama. And it served me well. In my last job, or my job years ago, there was a lot of drama. Sometimes. But I did pretty good at just keeping my distance, not making any enemies, not taking sides, trying to be diplomatic. Do you guys know what a diplomat is? Tuhan kuma ad satu yaitu Allah. Jobs are scary. That's right, huh? You're freaking 13, 14 years old? Yeah, I guess a job might sound scary to you, huh? They're not bad, man. Well, it depends. I liked a lot of my I've liked some of my jobs. I like this. This is my job, technically. Well, I don't make money yet, but I will. Inshallah, fingers crossed. If jobs are scary though, Leo, maybe I think what's scary about jobs is that I think the scary thing is doing a job you hate for your whole life. I think that's what's scary. I think there's too many people who settle for less than they deserve. You know? You feel me, bro? Said hi. Okay, I can understand that. Hello, Busk Zen Zahid Roblox. Feeling a little more nervous. There's more activity today. Not necessarily in the chat, but I'm seeing that viewer count kind of creep up, bro. Giving me a little spikes of nervousness. I'm gonna go drink something, be right back. No need, bro. I have you some watermelon juice right here. Whoops. Alright, anyone else out there? Any adults in the chat? Alright, I'll do what I do best. I'll talk to myself. Feeling pretty stoked at the increased activity the past few days. I feel like yesterday's stream was the best ever, probably. And the day before that was the best stream ever, and then the day before that was the best stream ever. I feel like things are we're moving up in the world. So that's been cool. I think as we progress, I think I also feel more, it feels like the stakes are higher. It feels like there's more eyes on me. So it feels more nerve-wracking at times. More anxiety-inducing. I feel like also I don't know. I mean, I don't think my content is inherently targeted to kids or to children. I think some of my videos probably could resonate with the youngins. But I feel like most of my videos are kind of serious. Well, I'm not super serious as I engage with some of the content. I try to be goofy and joyful about it. But I feel like most of what I do is like more like adult stuff. You know, like, or at least like late teens or mid to late teens. More like self-actualization, I think is a good word. It's only recently that I've started to hear that word. But I think it makes sense. It feels fitting and it sounds cool. Self-actualization. Realizing your potential, realizing your true self. I think that's pretty accurate of what I try to do. Self-actualization, healing, mental health, curiosity. You're learning. I think people learn. I think some people learn when they see my videos. Learning about yourself. Introspection, that's a big one. Introspection. I haven't done much vlogs lately. I've been wanting to. I might do some more vlogs. Get out into the world, explore. I've been feeling mostly pretty joyful and content and happy this past week, but I also feel like I've had times where I'm feeling heaviness or like somberness or like boredom. Not necessarily boredom. I think sometimes like we can feel something's off without knowing what it is. I've kind of been feeling that way lately. Like a lot of improvements, a lot of joy, a lot of contentedness from what I've been doing. But I also feel something's missing. I feel like a yearning for something. I've been wanting to travel a lot more. I've been feeling the urge to travel. Maybe that's part of it. Wanting to like go out and put into practice a lot of what I've learned and how I've grown. I guess that's where I kind of struggle with my channel, is like I feel like I want to do a lot of things and I feel like it might be a little all over the place. Hard to quantify or compartmentalize. Like I really like vlogging, travel vlogging. Showing people cool things, cultural observations. I don't know. Streams have been fun, particularly when I do a better job at talking about what I actually want to talk about, kind of like right now. I guess I feel a bit like I'm in a rut again. Not as bad as before. And I guess that's expected. That's kind of just the cycle of life. It's not a straight line. There's ups and downs, setbacks. Maybe my channel is not really a stepping stone. It's not only stepping stones. It's not only going in one direction. There's also slipping backwards on stones. On slipping backwards on stones already stepped that have already been stepped. So I guess it kind of feels like where I'm at in a way. You can't only grow. It's like muscles, right? You work out, you break the muscles down, and then they build back stronger. And then you grow, and then you have to do it again. Hit the gym, tear your muscles apart. Not too much, you don't want to hurt yourself, but enough to push your comfort zone and grow. And then your muscles repair, and then they grow again. I guess I feel like I'm maybe at that point where I need to tear muscles. I mean, I've gotten comfortable doing things I, even just a week ago, I couldn't do. Even what I'm doing right now, just speaking my mind, no feedback, no chat, just me, myself, and I in real time on the live stream. Even just a week or two ago, I could not really do that much. I would feel a lot of pressure, and a lot of it internal, but I would feel a lot of pressure to appease, to people please, or just from feeling confused, not knowing how I feel or not knowing what's on my mind. And that would just lead to burning out, I guess. Or just not enjoying it, feeling like off, feeling like I'm masking. But I already feel better because I took the time to acknowledge it and talk about it. And I don't know if anyone's listening or if anyone listened, but I did. That's still pretty cool. We can talk to ourselves, isn't that crazy? We can listen to ourselves. And yeah, that can be the focus. And maybe at the same time, other people will listen and other people will find some sort of value as well. You know? I mean, that's really all I do so far lately on my channel. I just talk to myself. Or I guess talk to a perceived future audience. But I focus on myself, doing it for myself. And that really helps. I'm gonna grab my AC remote. This might look awkward. Feel free to look away. Alright, I decided to go from the side because I can't be showing my ass for free, bro. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I saw the spike in viewers as I was saying that, and I was like, man, how weird or awkward would it be if like my mom like joined the stream right as I right as I make a joke about my ass, bro. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. MK, welcome back, man. Says, I hope you do start making money doing this. Thanks, man. I I think it's just a matter of time. That's the nature of the process. It's not like I'm getting worse at this. Totally not a crusader. Holy moly. Welcome back, dude. Hey, yo. What happened yesterday? My stream, my internet cut out. You should be glad you weren't here an hour ago, because I literally tried to stream 4 times and it cut out every single time within like a minute or two. So I came into this one not wanting to get my hopes up, feeling really frustrated. But 30 minutes in, it hasn't cut yet. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't. If it does, I'm done, bro. I can't take it anymore. You gotta set boundaries with yourself, man. I think if it cut out, especially if it cut out like right now, I would scream, bro. Not really, but I would be very demoralized. I would probably just go walk, take a walk. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. My internet cut out, or probably more so my VPN cut out, because I'm in China, so I'm using a VPN for this. But welcome back, man. Curl up in a ball and cry in the comfort of my home is what I do. That too. I do that sometimes. Maybe not so much curling up in a ball, but yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that yesterday. Ask about what? China? Me being in China? Is that... I assume that's probably... I would assume that's what you're referring to. I feel like I guess I try not to think so much about, or more so like I've gotten so used to talking about it that I forget that for a lot of people in the US or in many parts of the world, just hearing the word like China is like it triggers a sleeper cell. They're like, huh? China? Oh my gosh. Yeah, how you're streaming on YouTube and not one of their platforms. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could. I've thought about it. I don't really feel like it, though, necessarily. Because I want to make... I feel like some of the things I talk about are also relevant to people in other countries, including in China. So maybe there's some desire there, but I feel like English is going to be the most approachable language. Like, I feel like that will reach the most people, and it's probably, I imagine, translation, like captions are pretty decent, so even if someone does find my videos in English, they can probably translate it to Spanish, maybe Chinese, I don't know. And I feel like a lot of my target demographic, in a way, is kind of like me, but like 7-8 years ago, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, yeah. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I guess I was just talking about this to myself while no one was in here. But I was talking about how I sometimes feel a bit paralyzed because I feel like I have so many different things I want to do and talk about, and I feel like the YouTube algorithm won't take kindly to that sort of diversity. But I don't know, it's all mixed in, I guess. Like I want to. One part of it is showing people. I feel like in particular, I feel that it's in the U.S. or other. It depends on the issue. Like I feel like some issues I talk about are more particular to like the U.S. or Americans. For example, like showing about life in China. Like I think the standard general perception of China is much more strong and negatively biased in the US as opposed to like some other country. I don't know. So like a video where I want to show life in China would probably would be something I would want to cater to like a Western audience. I think a lot of the topics I talk about too would also be in that boat. Like, I don't know, video game addiction. If I made a video about that, probably I feel like it's something, at least in my circle, because my friend group, I feel like, was very gaming heavy. And I think a lot of people in the US, I mean, there's so many crises in the US. Male loneliness epidemic, video game addiction, pornography addiction, lack of purpose, lack of meaning and direction in life. I mean, China is a beautiful country, there's problems there, but they also exist in America and Europe as well. Totally agree. Wait, I think you mentioned you're in the US, right? Crusader? Not a Crusader? I forget if you said which state you're from. Still trying to figure out which state MK is from. If you're in the chat, MK, let me know, bro. I've been waiting a whole week to figure out which state you're from. No, I'm European. Really? Which country? Can I ask? Are some people weary about telling strangers online which country they're from? California. Hey, yo, let's go, MK, let's go, dude. I'm from California, bro. Alright, now you've just piqued my curiosity more, man. Now I need to know NorCal, SoCal, Central Valley. Where in California, bro? And then after that, you already know it's gonna be another follow-up question. whatever you're comfortable with. I am quite curious though. I don't think I've. Oh my gosh, I remember really early on, like a year and a half ago when I first started streaming, there was this girl. For some reason, I get a lot of really young kids. I don't know how they find me. That sounds really sus. But she was like 11 or something, and she was in California. But I don't think I've had many people from California. I originate from a not so small country called Poland. You might have heard of it. However, I am too a migrant, so I reside in the UK now. I do have some bad news. My phone is 1%, my guy. Uh-oh. Find yourself a charger, bro. Let's go. Poland, huh? In the UK. Okay. Interested to hear more at some point. MK says, why does it matter where I'm from? Ooh. Oh, man. I don't know what the tone of that sentence is. I don't know if that's like a like defensive, like why does it matter where I'm from? Or if that's like a philosophical, why does it matter where I'm from? Why does it matter where I'm from? Where am I from? I'm gonna be safe and assume. Actually, I don't know which one it is. It doesn't necessarily matter. I'm just very curious. Pure curiosity. It. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter. It's just cool. Like, I feel like it's like, let's see. Like when I'm here in China and I see like another person, I hear someone speaking Spanish. I'm like, holy shit! Like, Spanish speaker. Like, are they Mexican? Like, I go talk to them. I'm like, oh, like, yo, I heard you speaking Spanish. Like, where are you guys from? Like, I speak Spanish too. My parents are Mexican. And then it's like, oh, we're from Mexico. I'm like, oh, which city? I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't like matter, but it's just a very strong curiosity because it'd be cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. I feel like it's cool to know where there might be like shared parallels or shared experiences or shared memories. Like if you're from SoCal, I'm from SoCal. So it'd be really cool if like, holy moly, like, whoa, you're from Pasadena? Like, oh my gosh, I'm right next to Pasadena. I don't know. I'll leave it at that. Whatever you're comfortable with. Uh-oh, Crusader said, can't need to reset my phone due to moisture warning. What the hell? So take care, my guy. Alright, take care, Crusader. Sorry to hear about your moisture warning phone. That's really weird. I had never heard of that. I've had my phone shut off from overheating, but not from moisture. Central. Ah, okay, very cool, man. Evil Leo Staples has joined the chat. He is a Crusader. Central. That's cool, man. I haven't explored too much the Central Valley. I studied. I went to university in NorCal, so I'm very fond of NorCal. I like the weather a lot. I feel like, I don't know, I just really like NorCal, man. I miss California, I'll be honest. SoCal, I don't like the weather. It's too hot, but my family's there and my friends are there. But I really like the Pacific Northwest, man. Coast, Central Coast. Monterey or something. Like, if any water or dust gets into the port, it should do that, but it's taking the Mickey Mouse. That's a phrase I've never heard before. I assume it's somewhat similar to taking the piss. I had some co-workers who were from the UK when I was a teacher. So I got quite well versed in UK British slang and stuff. I think for Americans, the UK's version of English sounds really freaking weird or dumb sometimes, but I'm sure it's the exact same thing for our version of English compared to theirs. Evil Leo Staples, waves high. Hello. Did you make a new account, Leo, or is that just a rebrand? Was it MK? Was it you that said yesterday? Actually, I'm forgetting what the phrase was. I said something about silence. and feeling like I need to engage constantly. So I was trying to be mindful of that, because I do feel like being silent. And then I remembered that sentence someone said, being comfortable in the silence or something like that. It just feels so awkward. It feels like I'm in like a window shop, just sitting there, and people are looking in, and I'm just sitting there. I am better, Leo. Is that so? Simply different, Leo. Silence is nice though. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. And I feel like pausing, sitting in the silence helps to just process and relax. You're an inspiration. Me, bro? Me or freaking evil Leo Staples? I wish I could do what you're doing. Hey, man. That's a great freaking start, man. I don't know how long you've been around in my journey, but that is actually, I mean, I try not to. I feel that some people can get really caught up in comparison. So I try to encourage everyone to accept themselves where they're at. And that's ultimately where a lot of my breakthroughs, my girlfriend's breakthroughs, have come from. I will say this. In my journey, I didn't know where I wanted to go. Like knowing what you want is already like pretty cool. Like that's already a stepping stone in the right direction. I think for a lot of people, some people have no clue what they want. Some people are conditioned, I feel, maybe by their parents, sometimes by parents, and Asian cultures particularly. I feel like there's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectation from parents to the point where you might forget what it feels like to want, to know what you want for yourself. You know, like you're so conditioned to appease to external pressures that you've lost your ability to be in tune with yourself and your own desires, your own yearnings. But I'll say this: when I graduated college, December 21, I was very lost. I was a few months out of a terrible relationship that left me really broken. I was extremely overweight. I was like 200, yeah, like 260 pounds or something. Not that weight necessarily matters, but it was more so a reflection of what had happened to me internally. I had let go of who I was. I had lost sense of who I was. I had such a strong desire to be with this person that I sacrificed myself for that means. And it's kind of double whammy because one, it doesn't work. Two, you're also losing yourself in the process. Um, so I was very miserable, or very lost, very unhappy. I had a really toxic friend group, and that was, I would say, when I really first started. That was like rock bottom, like fall of 21, about 4 years ago. And that was when I started to, I didn't know what I wanted to do or where I wanted to go, but that was when I accepted and acknowledged what I didn't want and what wasn't serving me. So around that time, I started like cutting off toxic friends, started spending less time online, playing less video games. It's like, yeah, it's a balancing act. It's not just about figuring out what you want, it's also about figuring out what you don't want. And more than anything, the beautiful thing is you can literally start at any point, slowly but surely, because all you have to do is accept where you're at right now. If you don't know where you're at, all you have to do is start looking. You can't know where you want to go if you don't know where you are. I usually think of it like an analogy, like you're in a big metro station. I think of Shenzhen, this huge Chinese city. But you're in like a subway station and you're just on one train, you're hopping trains, you don't know where you're going, you're lost, you're constantly in motion, you're going very fast, you're going to a bunch of different places, but you're unhappy. And sometimes all you have to do is admit to yourself, accept that you're not where you want to be, this isn't it, and then decide, all right, let's figure this out. Step off the train, take a deep breath, take a seat, relax, and when you're ready, start looking at the map. Start looking at the metro map, bro. Start looking at, you got the yellow line, the green line, the blue line, the A line, the B line, all these different lines. They can take you to so many different places. It's just a matter of figuring out where you want to go and where you are. I hope that made sense. It's always hilarious. I have no idea if people are like super locked in, like, damn, yeah, like that makes a lot of sense. Or if people are like, what the, is this guy still fucking talking right now? What is he on about? Oh my gosh. I like to hope that it's the first scenario. But yeah, maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe it's a mixed bag. Oh man. I hope that made sense. Thank you for your feedback, though. I appreciate it. I trust you. I believe in you, bro. Oh my gosh, that feels weird. It's a lot easier when I do that to a camera versus like a live stream where I know there's actually someone like right there. Oh my gosh. Oh. But yeah, take your time, man. I don't know what's going on in your head, or maybe you're typing. Maybe there's some massive paragraph you're concocting right now. Who knows? I have no clue. Ugh. So I'll just sit in silence and get comfortable with the silence. Or accept that it's uncomfortable, but do it anyways. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gabba. It just takes some time. Everything will be alright, alright. Oh yeah. That's another stepping stone right there. I haven't sang on stream ever, I think. Did pull out my guitar yesterday. You know, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I feel like I have an urge to like ask for permission. Like be like, oh, like, would it be alright if I pull out my guitar, guys? Which maybe, I guess I mean, I imagine it's not the worst idea to be like, you guys want to hear a tune? But at the same time, if I really want something, maybe it will disappoint someone, but it will not disappoint myself. And that's the thing about life. There's no way to not disappoint anyone. You can either choose to disappoint someone or disappoint multiple people and disappoint yourself, or not disappoint yourself and maybe disappoint some other people. So I might disappoint you, but I need to not disappoint myself. So with that, I'm gonna have to pull out the guitar. Feeling like playing some sad, sad tunes. You know, this is actually one of the ways in which I feel confused still, even with all the progress I've made. Because in the past, my dream was to do music, to be a musician. And at some point I lost sight of that. Actually, it's way more complicated than that, but I feel like there's still something there. Still some trauma lingering or something, but I'm gonna play one of the first songs I've... Oh, another like. Okay, let's go. Thanks, guys. CD Sketch says hello. What's up, man? Thanks for the 6th like, whoever that was. Appreciate it. I'm about to play a song for you guys. A song I wrote. I think I named it. Last I named it was Dawn of Nothing. Dawn of Nothing. You know, in the past I struggled. I think part of why I quit music. Oh, a seventh like. Okay, thanks, guys. I think in the past part of why I quit music was, well, a lot of things. I won't get into that right now. But I'll just say I used to feel very self-conscious and insecure about writing lyrics and naming songs and stuff. But anyways, Dawn of Nothing, guys, by me. Oh shoot. Look at that. Would you look at that, guys? Would you look at that? CD Sketch says, not sure when I found your channel, but it was cool to see you chill in China. Thank you, man. I'm very curious which video you're referring to. To see me chill in China. Oh, was that was that the sweet economy video? Or maybe it was the me in a rural town. Might have been the sweet economy, I feel like. Probably. That's one of my, well, or maybe it was one of my vlogs. I don't know. Let me know. I'm curious. But that's cool. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate feedback. And thanks for dropping in. Alright, I started on the wrong string. Let me try again. I forgot my own song. Okay, here we go. Dawn of Nothing. This is a sad one. Hope it resonates. I hope it makes you feel something for the first time in your life. I'm kidding. That sounded way too aggressive. What I mean is, this is a song I like to play when I feel numb, and it helps me feel something. And maybe you guys feel numb too, so maybe it helps you feel something. That's what I mean. All right, here we go. Dang it! Oh, oh my gosh, I played the. Okay, one more time. gosh. Oh, that's funny, that's funny, that's funny. Oh, that was the wrong note at the end, but that's okay. That's okay. I like the vibe. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs that I've written. Probably one of the saddest. Dawn of Nothing. Dawn of Nothing, guys. I hope the name maybe makes sense, or maybe, I don't know, it sounds kind of cool to me. Oh snap, do you just make it by memory or you write the notes and all? I mean, it's developed a lot. I think I first wrote like the beginning part of it, like this part. Like that intro part I wrote a long time ago, probably like 8 years ago or something. I At one point in my life I knew how to read like sheet music and stuff, but I don't know anymore. So I guess it's mostly just by memory. Like it comes to me at some point and I'll like record it or just remember it. And then like over the years it kind of develops. And yeah, that really sad part that I keep playing. That's something I wrote probably like last year. I was just like jamming and stuff, and it came to me. I was doing like layers, like I had like an app called Acapella app, and I just played what I had already, and then I was just kind of like recording over it again, like adding another track, and just kind of just like freestyling, seeing what fits, what felt nice, and came out to this. I don't know. I think it's one of my most beautiful works. Anyways, sheet music brings back high school band PTSD. Yeah, I was in. That's the thing, man. That's where I feel confused about my own self and my own journey with music or with dreams. I talk about dreams a lot. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but that's a big part of my ethos: chasing dreams, inspiring people to chase theirs. And I used to dream a lot about music related stuff. Maybe it's still in here, maybe it's still in me, just dormant, suppressed. But I don't know, maybe I'll get back to it. I have another channel actually called Remember the Ruins. It's my I don't have a band, but if I did, that's what the band name would be. I think it's pretty sick. Remember the Ruins. So I actually have all my music and stuff on that channel. but I haven't really done anything on there for a while. But maybe it's time. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe you've played a huge part in activating that sleeper cell and pushing me to explore a little more. So thanks. But yeah, I don't know. It's a really beautiful song. I could see it in Red Dead or in a movie or something like that. I don't think that's something you should let go of. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Means a lot. I agree. I feel like, yeah, I think, I don't know. Stay blessed. Thanks. I'll probably, I feel like I could see myself pursuing that dream again too, getting back into music. I think the thing for me, I think the biggest hurdle for such a long time was the fear of judgment when it comes to like playing things for people or releasing things and like not getting traction or stuff. I think I would take a lot of things personally. And it would just be overwhelming. So I feel like that's part of why I quit. And that's part of what this channel kind of is now, was getting over a lot of those things. And maybe now that I don't fear judgment all that much, maybe it's time. Maybe Mr. CD Sketch is right. But yeah, I do really enjoy that one. Oh my gosh. Man. I think this stream has unlocked something in me. Sleeper. Sleeper cell. Suppressed feelings, memories, traumas. Time to get angry, bro. Here's another one of my songs. I really like metal music. I feel like I have to explain myself, but I guess I don't, huh? This is my stream. I can do whatever I want. Alright, I want to play another song. Oh no. I assume my stream cut out. Can anyone confirm?